welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to study about natural disasters, and my previous video was about digestive system. Please like and share my video and subscribe to my channel. So let's go. So a natural event that causes harm to human life, property, animals, and environment is called a natural disaster. A natural disaster may occur at any time and at any place. They are caused due to various natural factors such as temperature, pressure, etc. Some such natural disasters are earthquakes, volcanic eruption, and tsunami, drought. So let's talk about first earthquake. An earthquake is a sudden shaking of the ground caused by movements or vibration deep inside the earth. These vibrations release a large amount of energy and cause the ground to quiver. Earthquakes of high intensity often cause great destructions on the Earth's surface. So as you know, layers of Earth. Let me show. And you can also draw a diagram with me of layers of Earth. So I'm making roughly the circle. You can make it by the help of any bowl or compass too. So this is a circle and make like this. Then first layer is our crust. As you all know, the crust. The crust is the outer layer where we live. It is made up of many rocks. And now the second layer is mantle. Okay. The next layer is mantle, which is made up of semi-molten rocks. Now there are two layers left. The outer core and the inner core. Okay, outer core and inner core is very hot and consists of molten rocks and metals such as iron and nickel. The inner core is the hottest layer of the earth and is made up of solid iron. It forms the center of the earth. Okay. Now, effects of earthquakes. When the ground quivers, means like shake. Quiver means shake. It makes the houses, buildings and bridges on the earth's surface to shake. This shaking causes these structures to shatter, roads to crack and communication systems to collapse. The results is a loss of life and property. An earthquake can also cause landslide and avalanche. So, how do we measure the earthquake? So, earthquakes are measured on the Richter scale. Let me write it, and you can also write it in your notebook. It's RICHTER scale. Scale. Richter scale. Okay. The scale was developed by Charles Richter. In 1935, the Richter scale starts the magnitude 0 to magnitude 10 and earthquakes of magnitude 1 and 2. Let me write it. Magnitude of 1 to 2. 1 and 2 can hardly be felt, and those of 3 and 4 it can be hardly felt. Okay, hardly felt, and those of 3 and 4 can be felt. Can be felt. Okay, and the ones that measure 5 or 6 cause much damage to life and property. Cause much damage. Okay. Earthquakes generate waves called seismic. Waves which travel all around the world surface. They can be detected with the help of an instrument called seismograph. So, how do seismograph look like? This is the structure of a seismograph. A seismograph consists of a rod. As you can see here, this is a rod of a pendulum. Pendulum is like this one ball. This ball is pendulum. Okay, and this is the wire attached with it. Under it, the paper ball drum roll and roll. And with the pendulum, as you can see here, the pen is attached. So, the drum also rolls as the pen moves. The drum also makes pattern on the paper. The pattern so obtained on the paper is called seismogram. So, the study of earthquake is called seismology, and people who study earthquakes are called seismologists. They try to predict earthquakes so that people who are likely to be affected have time to move to safer places. So I hope you have learned this earthquake. Now let's talk about volcanoes. So as you can see here, the volcano. So, and a knowledge desk. The word volcano comes from the name Vulcan, the Roman god of fire. So, a volcano is an opening on the earth's surface which allows hot molten rocks, ash and gases to escape from the below the surface. These burst out of the crust through a vertical tunnel called vent. The hot molten rocks that come out on the ground is called lava. As you can see here, hot lava flowing on the ground. It's look like a red river flowing. So, some volcanoes are formed under the sea. When the lava cools down, the area so formed looks like a new island. So, there are 3 types of volcanoes. First, active volcano. Second, dormant volcano. Third, extinct volcano. Let's talk about active volcano. So, volcanoes that have erupted in recent years and may erupt again anytime are called active volcanoes. Many active volcanoes can be found in the Pacific area. Famous active volcanoes are Mount Vesuvius and Mount Etna in Italy, Mount Erebus in Antarctica, and Mount Fuji in Japan. The Barren Islands is the only active volcano in the Indian subcontinent. It is located in Andaman and Nicobar Island. Now let's talk about dormant volcanoes. Dormant volcanoes that have not erupted in recent years but may erupt in the future are called dormant volcanoes. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania and Mount Exisa in Canada are examples of dormant volcano. Extinct volcano. Extinct volcanoes which have stopped erupting permanently are called extinct volcano. Examples: Mount Buninyong in Australia and Mount Kulal in Kenya are examples of extinct volcanoes. So, in two topics, the earthquake and the volcanoes, I have some questions. Let me know who know the answer. So, you have to tell true or false. So, a natural disaster may occur at any time. True or false? Think and answer. Yes, you are right. True. The crust is the hottest layer of Earth. Think and tell. No, you are right. It's false. How can we live if it is hottest layer of the earth? The earthquakes that measure 5 or 6 on the Richter scale cannot be felt. Yes, false. How can it be possible? The study of volcano is called seismology. Yes, true. Volcanoes that have not erupted in recent years but may erupt in the future are called active volcanoes. Is it true or wrong? Wrong. Active volcanoes are those volcanoes that have already erupted in recent years and may erupt again anytime. But in this is dormant volcanoes. So this is false. Okay, let's talk about tsunami. And let me tell you that it is not called like tsunami because T is silent. Okay, this is called like tsunami. Waves. Tsunami waves are also known as tidal waves or storm waves. A tsunami is caused by an undersea earthquake or by a severe hurricane or cyclone. These waves from the sea come rolling towards the shore. They cause destruction on the seashore within seconds. Tsunami waves can be as high as 15 meters. These giant waves travel at a speed of up to 800 km per hour in the sea. This results in destruction of life and property in the area near the seashore. So, our next topic is knowledge text. On 26 December 2004, an earthquake measuring 7.0 on the Richter scale hit off the coast of Indonesia. It triggered a massive tsunami that destroyed a huge amount of property and caused about 150,000 deaths across 11 countries, with Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, and Thailand. Over 5 million people became homeless. So, let's move to next topic, floods. When it rains heavily and heavily, all the water does not seep through the soil. Most of the rainwater accumulates over the land, causing waterlogging. Continuous rain for several days result in overflowing of the river and submerging of nearby areas. This condition is called flood. Now let's talk about effects of floods. Excess of water in the soil releases the air present in it. This makes the animals living in the soil, such as snakes, earthworms, insects, and rats, come out or die. The roots of the plants rot in too much of water and the plants die. The crop fields get submerged under the flood water, causing a huge loss to farmers. Many aquatic animals are also forced out to die due to the overflowing water of river. The upper fertile layer of soil gets washed away with flood water, causing soil erosion. Heavy floods wash away animals, vehicles, or even kacha houses with them. They may cause massive loss of life and property. Now my question is, how can we prevent floods? So, floods can be prevented by growing more and more trees, building dams and embankments on the rivers. Drought. Let's talk about the next topic, drought. When a particular area receives no rain or less rain than normal for a long period, it is said to be affected by drought. However, it is not only the lack of rainfall that causes drought. Hot, dry winds, very high temperature, and evaporation of moisture from the soil can result in drought-like conditions. Now, causes of droughts. Large-scale cutting of trees for developing towns and industries, grazing animals, and the same land and overflowing of the crop land are main reasons of drought. Now, knowledge test. India has faced three major droughts in the 20th century: 1904 and 5 to 1965 and 66, and 1986 to 1987. These droughts are known as the droughts of the century and had a major impact on almost 1/3 of country. Now my question is, how can we prevent droughts? Droughts can be prevented by growing more and more trees, as they give out water vapor and help in bringing rains, harvesting rainwater. So today's lesson is clear or not? Let me know by your comment, and I'm going for now. So let's meet in next video. Till bye bye friends. Please like and subscribe to my channel.